Your home is running out of food. You do not know what to do. The coronavirus is killing basically everyone already. What do? You make instant ramen. Yeah, that's right. Hello everybody, Icy Chill here, welcoming you straight to the first video on this second channel, Cooking with Icy, where today, we're gonna make some ramen. Look at all this stuff in the fridge. I'm gonna need some stuff from here, because otherwise, well, I won't be able to make the ramen as good as it can be, and I want this to be good ramen, good ramen. The ingredients we're gonna need for this recipe are honey, a large egg, ginger, some packaged ramen, a stovetop, a bowl, and finally on top of that, a microwave. Why do you need a microwave? We are cooking the ramen in the microwave, not on the stovetop. The stovetop is for our other things. So, wish me luck everyone, this is my first time trying this recipe, I hope I don't die. First step, unpackage the ramen. This might take a bit of time. But by the end you should have a hole ripped open in it like this. Take your gloves off because you don't care about safety. And take out the ramen. I'll be doing this with both hands. Oh, wait, never mind. Remove your designated fork. And break the ramen into, say, quarters. Run your water on hot. And put your water under it until it's at about... I'd argue that's about 3/4 high, and make sure all bits of your ramen get moist. Without them getting wet in any way, your ramen will end up being undercooked and thus not good. I don't want dry parts of my ramen when I'm having the nice soft ramen, topped with the glorious garlic egg that we are going to make. Open your microwave beforehand if you have only one hand. Grab your bowl of ramen and move it over to the microwave. Depending on your form of microwave, time you set it in for may vary, but for this microwave I'm going to set it in for 3.5 minutes. Next up, we're going to use our ingredients, the egg, the garlic, and the honey. First things first, I'm going to want you to get a small bowl. I'd argue around this size. And you're going to want to set it down here. Next, we're going to crack the egg and set it in there. This will take a quick second. Alright, make sure your eggshells were thrown into the garbage so you don't have any nasty eggshells intruding on your meal. Get a fork, and what you're going to do next is beat the egg. Alright, once your egg is about this consistency, you're going to want to open the honey, being very careful not to get any on your fingernails so they don't get sticky. And you're just going to want to pour a small bit of honey in there. Alright, it shouldn't be too much, it should just be enough so that you would be able to feel the flavor. Now I'm going to mix this honey in, and I'll be right back when I do. Honey incorporated. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to open our little thing of garlic mince. And I'm going to want you to grab like a tiny spoon for this bit. So something like this. And then you're just going to want to go in there. Just get a tiny little bit. About this much should be good. Alright, and then you're going to want to turn your heat to the max. Yeah, let's do this, boys. Alright. I'm gonna put the ingredients back away. I'll be right back. So you may not be able to hear the microwave anymore. Yeah, that's because it went off. Either way, now that we're doing this, we're gonna need something akin to a fork to sort of move this garlic around, you know. Just get that garlic to exude its natural scent. And then, once it starts sizzling, you're going to want to grab your thing and then just pour this on there. Now you're going to want to make sure it gets to the garlic. Sort of get that garlic and just mix it in with the egg. It should end up looking kinda delicious by the end of it. There we go. Now we're beginning to make the eggs delicious. So the sounds may be something you don't prefer, but it'll overall make for a more delicious egg ramen. Make sure to give it a scrape occasionally. Mix it up so it's all nice and cooked. Alright, and here is where we're going to turn our heat off. Remove the pan from the burner. And look at that. Oh, that looks great. This is still sizzling hot, by the way. You're going to want to move it to somewhere where it likely won't burn anything. A little taste for the chef. Perfection. Now you're going to want to grab one of the gloves you threw away. If you do not have gloves, I would recommend using a towel and /or oven mittens for this next part, because we're going to be grabbing a hot bowl directly from the microwave. Open up your microwave. Grab your ramen. I recommend you do not grab it like this. Actually, I'm gonna get my other glove on too. Sorry for this delay, guys. Smells beautiful here in the kitchen, by the way. Alright. There we go. We have our ramen nicely cooked from the microwave. Thank you, Mr. Microwave. Get this here. Set this in the sink. Alright, now comes the fun part. Getting our fork we're going to use for eating, and I'm going to put it into the ramen, along with the flavor packet that came with the ramen. I'll be right back when I do. Actually, I've come back to let you know that first you should put the flavor packet in and mix it into the broth. This is very important. Mix it into the broth until it turns about a brownish color for the beef version of it. I'm using Great Value beef ramen for this. You do not have to. I'll be back when the egg mix is in there. And voila, your egg mix is in your ramen. Now I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I might make more in the future, but until then,